Okay, so today we are going to solve exercise 13.2 and we're going to solve three examples of exercise 13.2. So a request to all the viewers who are viewing this video, please see the first video, the previous video which I have uploaded earlier. And in this video, I'm going to solve exercise 13.2 and we're going to solve three sums from which I have referred these three problems from NCERT, CBSE, NCERT, CBSE class 9th maths textbook. And in this video, I'll tell you all in this video, I'm going to solve all three examples and I'll explain each and every one of you in a detailed precision. So let's start. Okay. So the first question is the curved surface area of a right circular cylinder of height 14 centimeters, 88 centimeters square. Okay. Find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. So before we start this question, all I wanted to ask you all is please memorize all the formulas I've displayed in the earlier video because they will help in this video, because those formulas will help us in this video and in solving further problems which we will solve in the chapter 13 of surface area volume. And please do note them on a sheet of paper and memorize them as fast as you could. And because if you don't memorize it, then you will have problems in solving problems, because solved all of these unsolved examples are based on the formulas which I've displayed in the earlier videos. So if you learn the formula, 50% of your problem is already completed. Okay, so the first question, I'll minimize it a little and we'll change the color to something like green. So okay, the first question: the curved surface area of a right circular cylinder of height 14 centimeters, 88 centimeters square. Find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. Okay. Now, whenever you see any problem in surface area volume, all you have to do is draw a figure. Now, if you draw a figure, so you'll understand the dimensions of the figure. And then the second thing you do is apply the formula. So when you see the problem, you just sit back and look at the problem. You analyze it. So it would give you a few clues in this question. It has given you a clue like height is 14 centimeters. So say for example, we take this cylinder. So this is known as height. So it has given us a height of 14 centimeter and the curved surface area for right circular cylinder is 88 centimeters square. And the question itself states that find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. So the base of the cylinder basically means that it's telling us that we have to find the diameter of the cylinder. So just a quick note, if this is a weird looking circle, so let's take a normal circle. Okay, so if we take this circle, so this is known as the diameter, the longest chord of the circle, and this is known as a radius. This is known as a radius. So there is a simple formula for this. There's a simple formula known as 2r is equal to d. So 2r is equal to d has important significance because in many questions they would ask you that diameter of the base of the cylinder, say for example, is, you could take any value, 14 centimeter. So if they ask you that, all you have to do is you have to find the radius, because with the diameter you can't solve the sum. So then in this question, they have given us that find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. Now in this question, first we draw a figure. So let's start the question. Okay, so let's start the question. So the question states that, let's take purple color, and the question states that the curved surface area of a right circular cylinder of height 14 centimeters, 88 centimeters square. So enough of the repetition and let's draw the figure. Okay, so we have drawn a cylinder. Now we are to enter the dimensions, what the question has given us to us. So the height is equal to 14 centimeter. Okay, so this is known as a height. which is 14 centimeter. Okay. And then it has given us a curved surface area of a cylinder. Now, if you have memorized all the formulas which are displayed in the previous video thoroughly, so the formula for the CSA in the sense curved surface area of the cylinder, curved surface area of the cylinder is equal to 2 pi RH. Okay. Now, simply what you have to do is the question will give you a bunch of formulas. It will give you a bunch of values of formula. You have to find it all like Sherlock Holmes. You have to find it all by yourself. And when you get the formula, in this case, we have already found the formula. That is 2 pi RH. And then we'll substitute the values. So, and in this question, it has specifically mentioned that assume pi is equal to 22 by 7. So pi is equal to 22 by 7. We'll just note that down, because in some cases what happens is, like in questions, they give you a like an advertisement that pi is equal to 3.14 or pi is equal to 22 by 7. They just mention that in the start of an exercise, because all the questions listed below are made on the assumption of is if it is 3.14 or 22 by 7, because they have stated if it is 22 by 7 or 3.14, because they have made the problem on the basis of the calculations of the pi. So then we'll go ahead, we'll substitute the values, we put it in a bracket because it will give us a sense of easiness of calculation. And 2 into 22 by 7, it has displayed, it has already mentioned to us before that assume pi is equal to 22 by 7. So certain things I am to repeat in this lecture, and I am going to repeat the some things in this video quite frequently, but please do not get annoyed because they are for the sake of your good and they might help you in the future. So R is not given to us, but H is given, which is H is 14 centimeter. Okay. Another thing, whenever you see any question, just make sure that all the units in the question are similar. So say, for example, if the question states that, if the, say, for example, the question says that the radius of the cylinder is 12 meters square. Okay, that is perfect. Now you go ahead and you read the question. It just said that the height is equal to 14 centimeter. This is a completely different question. This is not the same question. So I'm displaying it as an example. So the radius is 12 meters square, but the height it has given in centimeter. So radius is 12 meter, height is 14 centimeter. So all you have to make sure is that all the units are same. So you could convert it from meter to centimeter, centimeter to meter. So 1 meter, as you all know, is equal to 100 centimeter. So likewise, you could do all the conversions based on this formula. And in this formula, R is not given, but curved surface area is given. So curved surface area is 88 centimeters square. Okay, so all the units of area have a square on top of them. Let it be decimeter square or meter square or kilometer square. Area units always have square on top of their units. And volume always have cubes on top of the units, be it meter, kilometer, decimeter, likewise. So it has given us the example of 88 centimeter square, the curved surface area on the cylinder. So we have to write that. And we have made sure that all the units in this question are same, so there's no difficulty. And we will try to solve the question. So 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14. So 2 into 2 is 4, and 4 into 22 is 88. So 88 is equal to 88 R into 88, because we have not found the value of R yet. So R into 88 is equal to 88. Okay. So by basic linear equation, 88 will go down, and 88 divided by 88 is equal to 1. So therefore, R is equal to 1. So if you write R is equal to 1, teacher will give you a big 0. Why is that so? Because the value that you find for R or any other units of measurement whatsoever may it be radius or diameter or height or any other function. So whatever it may be, if you find the value of the specific function, so it always has to be with a unit, because if you write the number without the unit, then the question is, the value itself is completely meaningless, because the value that you find always has to be with a unit, and that unit has to, the question, so say for example in a question it might be specifically specified that this, in this question, the unit is centimeter square. If it is centimeter square, you have to find a common unit and apply it to the final value that you find. If the final value is without the units, the value is completely meaningless and the teacher will give you a zero. So in this question, the common unit is centimeter. So let's write centimeter. Okay, now we have got r is equal to 1 centimeter. And then in this question, the final statement and question it asks is, find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. Okay, now previously I've explained you that this is the base and this is the diameter. So in order to find the full diameter of the base, I specifically told you the formula, a specific formula that can be applied in many questions further. So it might be used for converting radius, diameter into radius, or it might specifically give radius alone. So there's no need for conversion to take place. So 2r is equal to d. And then we'll substitute the value. So r we have got as 1. So 2 into 1 is equal to d. So 2 into 1 is 2. So therefore 2 is equal to d. Again, this answer is wrong. Why? Because we have not inserted the units. The units only make the value completely meaningful. So 2 centimeters is equal to d. Boom, you've got your answer. And one more thing to you viewers, please do not attempt this question in haste or in hurry. Just analyze the question, just repeat the question once or twice if you do not understand it, and then solve the question. Because if you have a race with your friends saying who will solve the question faster, your question will go completely wrong. Because some people, what they do is they apply another formula for it, they misinterpret the question, and then the sum goes all wrong. Okay, so let's solve the next question. I'll rub all of this to provide extra space. Okay, so let's start. So the second question states that it is required to make a closed cylindrical tank of height 1 meter and base diameter 140 centimeter from a metal sheet. Now in this question, it is saying specifically closed. So in the previous video, I've done an example in which it specifies that there's an open cuboid. So whenever you look at questions, if it is mentioning closed, then everything is fine. But if it is mentioning open, so certain modifications to the original formula of the specific shape that is mentioned in the question is to be made. Now, in this case, it is closed, so no worries. If it is open, then that is a different matter. I've explained it in my previous video. So it is required to make a closed cylindrical tank of height 1 meter and base diameter 140 centimeter from a metal sheet. Okay, now the first thing that you need to do is draw a figure. Whatever you do, draw a figure first. That is the most important thing. Second, analyze all the clues and information that the question has given you. So say, for example, it is given as a height of 1 meter and the base diameter as 140 centimeter. One more note to the viewers, if base diameter is 140 centimeter, this is 140 centimeter, so will the top diameter also be 140 centimeter. It's same throughout the cylinder. And so base diameter is 140 centimeter, and previously I've mentioned that diameter alone cannot solve the question's values. Diameter has to be converted into radius, and so we have been given this specific important formula, 2r is equal to d. So let's convert the diameter into radius. First, we'll do that. First, we'll solve smaller things and then we'll go to bigger things, because smaller things always make up to make a bigger thing. So diameter is 140 centimeters. So we'll leave r as it is, and diameter is 140. So r is equal to 140 divided by 2, which is 70. So r is equal to 70 with the units, which is centimeter. Okay, this is your final value. So r is equal to 70. I'll rub the rest of it to make space. Okay. So meanwhile, I've made space. So if you have, observed that all the units in the question are same and no conversion has to take place, so everything is still good. But when we come to the final statement, how many square meters of the sheet are required for the same? So meter square and square meter are the same. How many square meters of the sheet are required for the same? So it in this question, it has specifically mentioned square meters. And specifically more critical part is meters. So in this unit, in this question, not all units are same. So conversions have to be taken place. It is required to make a closed cylindrical tank of height 1 meter and base diameter 140 centimeter from a metal sheet. So let's start this question. Let's start the calculation. Let's clear all this. Okay. First, we'll make a cylinder. So we have made a cylinder. Okay. Now the question has given us some information. So write down the information after completing the figure. So height is equal to 1 meter. Okay. Now previously it has mentioned that the diameter is 140 centimeters. So by a certain formula, we have converted into radius. So radius is equal to 70 centimeter. Now note that meter and centimeter are not same. So we'll take some conversion tricks and hacks. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Therefore, 70 centimeters is equal to 70 divided by 100, which is 0.7 meters. You could convert that into meters or centimeters, it is your preference. So once we have converted this into meters, all is well. So we can further continue our question. And then we'll jot down our measurements. So the height is 1 meter. Our radius specifically mentions base. So it is 0.7 meters. So if it is 0.7 meters, so this will also be 0.7 meters. It mentions that base radius is 0.7 meters. We have solved it, but I'm just, for the sake of, the top and the bottom circles are same. So I'll just write radius is same throughout in the both the circles. So even if you take this circle instead of the base, it is fine. Now we look at the question and we find out what it's trying to tell us. So all we have to do is find the total surface area of the cylinder. Great. Now the total surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi rs plus 2 pi r square if and only if you have remembered the formulas. So TSA, that is total surface area of a cylinder, is equal to 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square. Now in the previous problem that we have solved, we have said that the curved surface area of a cylinder is equal to 2 pi RH, but in this formula, it has specifically said that the total surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square. Why is that so? Why is it 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square? Now, please do not be bored by this. Just look and thoroughly into this explanation that I'm about to give you, because it might help you in the future. So 2 pi RH in the curved surface area, previously we have considered the curved surface area as 2 pi RH. Okay. Now when we have considered 2 pi RH, so curved surface area is only taken of the cylinder. It's only taken around the cylinder. It is not taken. Basically, curved surface area of the cylinder is basically taken off some parts, not the whole part of the cylinder. But TSA, total surface area of the cylinder, is specifically mentioning all the surfaces of the cylinder. Because in this question, it mentions from a metal sheet. So metal sheet is obviously covered all around, wrapped around this cylinder. So 2 pi r is 2 pi r square, 2 pi r square. So area of a circle is equal to pi r square. I hope everybody knows that. If you don't, it's okay. Just revise this formula and you'll pass by. So area of a circle is pi r square. Now it only applies for one area of one circle is equal to pi r square. In this cylinder, you can see two circles. So that's why the formula 2 pi r square. So area of two circles is 2 pi r square. 2 into pi r square, which is 2 pi r square. So that is why we have taken all the surface. We have considered all the surface in the cylinder. So that's why we added 2 pi r square. So we'll solve the question. So 2 pi r. So we'll substitute the values. First, we write it into brackets. So 2 into pi, it has mentioned as 22 by 7. R is 7.7 meters. So for ease of calculation, we'll mention it as 7 upon 10 because 7 upon 10 is finally 0.7. So no difference is to be made by the value. And the height is given 1. Okay. Plus 2 pi r square. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r, which is 7 upon 10, into 7 upon 10. So r square 7 upon 10 into 7 upon 10. So a basic logic to be considered. So 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So it can be written as 2 square. I'm going through the basics, so please don't be annoyed. I'll make some space here. Okay. So 4 can be written as 2 into 2, which is 2 square, and 8 also can be written as 2 into 2 into 2, which is 2 cube, 2 raised to the power 3. So in this case, r square is 7 into 10 into 7 into 10. So it can be shortcut. It can be, there's a shortcut for it. It can also be written as 0.7 whole square. But we have expanded the form, and then let's solve the question. So 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7. And 2 into 22 is 44. So 44 divided by 10, which is 4.4, plus and 2 into 2, 2 into 22 is 44, and 44 into 7 is equal to 308. So 308 divided by 100, which is 3.08, which is equal to 4.4 plus 3.08, which is equal to 7.48. And please don't forget to add the units. So 7.48 meters square. Okay. So the final answer is 7.48 meters square. So a word to the viewers, if I may not be distracting you from the original point. But the most important thing I want to revise it to you all is please draw the figure, then find the formula for the problem. Okay. And then find the formula for the problem only if you have memorized all the formulas. I have also said it previously that I have been repeating. I'll be repeating some terms throughout the question, but it is for your own sake. Then after you have written the formula, just substitute the values. And some formulas are memorized and some formulas are logically concluded. So further in my videos, I'll logically conclude formula. So it's not necessary for the sake of memorization that you push yourself to memorize these formulas. There's a logical conclusion also to that in which you can remember it easily. So let's solve the final and the last question. I'll save it and clear all drawings. Okay. Now we move on to the next question. Okay. Now I'll make some space. Drawing a figure is really important. It will help you throughout the crisis if you're having. It is your only savior. So like in PUBG, they give you life medkit. So a life medkit is your only hope if you're sniped by an enemy behind, I don't know, a house. So coming back to the point. So the life kit, in fact, is your cylinder, your any shape. So if you draw the shape, it will help you throughout your crisis. If you're having it, it will help you to understand a better conclusion to the question. Now, a metal pipe is 77 centimeters long. Okay, so a metal pipe is 77 centimeters long. 77 centimeters long. I'm right. Okay, so this is the height, and long also means height in a way. So this is 77 centimeters. The inner diameter of a cross section is 4 centimeter. So the cylinder has an inner diameter as well as an outer diameter. So from the top view, it will look as this. So the inner diameter is this, and the outer diameter is, there's a common point. So the inner diameter is this, but the outer diameter is this. So basically what the question is trying to say, that the finally the basic radius, the basic inner radius, I'll just draw it again. So this is the center. So finally it says we have to finally solve the radius also. So by considering radius, it is finally telling us that the inner, if we look at the top of the cylinder, so the inner radius, by some calculations we will do. So the inner radius, we'll consider it as a small r, and the outer radius, I'll just shade this portion. So they have actually considered a thickness here. Very good. And the outer radius is this, and we'll consider this as capital R. Okay. And then the next question, the inner diameter of a cross section is 4 centimeter, the outer diameter being 4.4 centimeter. Now we are being given a normal but important formula. So we have to use these in this question and in further questions also. So 2 into R, we don't have the value of R, but we do have the value of D. First, we'll take inner diameter. So we have taken small r is equal to D. So D is 4. So R is equal to 2. And then 2 into capital R, which is the outer radius, is equal to, so the outer diameter is 4.4 centimeter. Okay, now in this formula, I've not added the units, so I'll add the units. So R is equal to 2.2 centimeters. So I'll just drop this down. Please keep the value. Note the questions with me, because if you watch this video and you memorize a question orally, you'll sooner or later forget it. So note down the radius. Okay. And finally, we'll see the question that it is basically asking us. So find its inner curved surface area and the outer curved surface area and total surface area. So the CSA of a cylinder is equal to 2 pi RH, and the total surface area TSA is equal to 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square. I previously told you how it is 2 pi r square. So keep that in mind. And then we'll try to solve this question. Okay, so first of all, you draw a figure. The most important thing is draw a figure. So we'll do that. Boom, you got your figure. Okay. When you have drawn your figure, enter the dimensions that the question has given you. So we'll refer this as, so this is not actually an accurate drawing of the cylinder in this question we are dealing with. So let's draw a more precise 3D cylinder. So somewhat this is a accurate representation of the actual cylinder we are dealing with, because the actual cylinder has a thickness. So the height is common, which is 77 centimeters. Okay, so the inner radius, the first question states that the inner radius, find the inner curved surface area. So the inner curved surface area. Now the inner radius, which is small r, is equal to 2 centimeters. And height is 77 centimeters. So when we find outer curved surface area and inner curved surface area, the height will remain common. So Normal CSA formula will be 2 pi RH. So 2 pi RH, 2 into 22 by 7. We'll do it in brackets. It is your preference if you want to do it with the bracket or without the bracket. So 2 into 22 by 7 into R. R is 2. We have previously calculated the sum by the formula 2R is equal to D. Then R, H. R is 2 centimeters and 77 centimeters the height. So we'll write that down and then we'll solve the question. So 7 ones are 7, 7 11s are 77, and 2 into 2 is 4, 22 into, okay, we'll go by the simple calculation. So 2 into 2 is 4, 22 into 4 is 88, 88 into 11 is equal to 968. Great. 968 is the curved surface area. Now still I've not written the units. So all you have to do is write the units. The common unit is centimeters. So the unit for area always has a square at the top. So centimeter square. Great. Because the unit and as well as the formula as well as the figures are your life kit in PUBG. Always remember that. So 968 centimeter square is equal to CSA. Great. Now all I wanted to tell you is all the sums that I've been doing until now. Please listen to me. All the sums that I've been doing until now, some complex calculations I have done not myself, not with my brain, but with the Calci. Calci means calculator. So if you think that I'm doing it orally, please do not think that. My mind is not that advanced. So please do it with the Calci. So 5% of the population are Einstein, so they can actually do it with their mind. But the rest of the 95% are ordinary mortals. So please do it with a calculator. So we have solved the first part of the question. And then the second part of the question states that the outer curved surface area. In this question, we will take the capital R. So the capital R is the outer radius. So the R is equal to 2.2 centimeters. And we'll use 2.2 centimeters to calculate our calculations further. So let's go to our whiteboard. And the second question. Okay, so the same formula is applied, but with the capital R, because we are moving the outer radius. We're considering the outer radius. So I'll just note it down. So this is the small r inner. This is the inner r, the inner radius, and this is the outer radius, the capital R. So the second question is CSA is equal to 2 pi RH, capital R. Okay, and then we substitute the values. So 2 into 22 by 7 into capital R. Capital R's value is 2.2. But for the sake of ease of calculation, we refer to it as 2.2. 22. 2.2 can also be written as 22 by 10. So we'll place this in brackets and into H. So H is common, 77 centimeters. 7 ones are 7, 7 11s are 77. And so we'll use a Calci and we'll get the following calculation answer. 1064.8 centimeters square, or you could say 1064.8 centimeters square. You have written the units. That is an amazing job. Now, the third part of the question, I'll just save this actually all. The third part of the question states that total surface area, find the total surface area. So previously I mentioned that total surface area means the whole surface area, the whole surface of the cylinder. So every part of the cylinder, every part of the cylinder aspect will be taken into consideration. Now in this last question, total surface area, we will take both radiuses into consideration. R is equal to 2.2 centimeter and small r, which is 2 centimeter. Okay. So we'll start the final calculation to the final question. So I'll go to the whiteboard. And third part says TSA. That means total surface area. So the most important thing is first draw a cylinder. Okay. So now we've drawn a cylinder. Now we enter the measurements that the question has given us. So as previously, we have noted that height is equal to 77 centimeters. And the precise accurate figure for this question is this. Okay, now the center is the same. That means the center, we have taken two circles in consideration, but the centers are the same. Okay. So if the centers are the same, so the inner radius is small r and the outer radius is capital R. So I'll just provide you a bird's eye view of the top of the cylinder. So, and finally the small, the other circle, the small circle, which consists the inner. Okay. So the center is common and the inner radius is 2 centimeter and the outer radius is 2.2 centimeter. 2.2 centimeters. And this is the thickness, what I am coloring and shading. Really weirdly though. That is the thickness of the cylinder. And now it is asking us that the total surface area of the cylinder. Okay, so the total surface area, if you remember the formula, but in this case, we will try to alter the formula a little bit. So 2 pi RH plus 2 pi RH plus 2 pi capital R square minus small r square. Okay. So when you get this formula, many a student, what they do is they start immediately with the calculations. As I've said earlier, they substitute the values and they start the question. You have to solve math smartly, because if you don't solve math smartly, it will torment you for eternity if possible, but it's not, unfortunately. Now, in this case, to outsmart maths, all we do is we find the common factor in these three, you know, functions. So the common factor is 2 pi, and 2 pi, it's present. So we will take 2 pi, and if you have your figure drawn in your notebook, so that's amazing. So if you have drawn a figure in your notebook, that's great. I'll just rub mine for because this sum is lengthy and I might need space for that. Okay. So 2 pi, and now the most important thing is 2 pi RH and 2 pi RH are not same. In this I've done a little mistake. So let's consider this to be the capital R. So it will actually signify that this is the curved surface area of the outer radius, which is capital R, plus the curved surface area. This is 2, this is not. So as I was saying previously that this is the curved surface area of the outer radius and this is the curved surface area of the inner radius. So they are not same at all. So we have taken common, we have outsmarted mass, and then we'll take RH plus small RH, small radius, that means the inner radius, plus in bracket r square, bigger radius, minus smaller r square, smaller radius, and then we'll substitute the values now. So 2 into 22 by 7, just copy along. So capital R's value is 2.2 into height, that is 77 centimeters. Fortunately, in this question, all the units are same, so no need to convert them. Just a note. Plus RH. RH is 2 into 77 centimeters. Plus capital R square. Capital R square is, you'll take the curly bracket. Also, a note to the viewers, I've made a previous video on BODMAS, the science of brackets or the math of brackets. So if you can see that, that would be good for those of you who find a difficulty in this. So curly braces or brackets, you might call it brackets or braces, it does not matter. So capital R square is 2.2 whole square minus r square, capital small r square. So small r is 2 whole square and curly braces and finally the square bracket. It's a little messy, so I'll just make it clear. Minus 2 whole square, curly braces and square. So 2 into 22 by 7 gives us 169.4 plus 154 plus 0.84. Now, a note to the viewers, I've said this again and again and again. I have used a calculator to calculate these values, and I advise you to do the same. If you are a child prodigy, you could calculate this in your mind, but if you're not, which I hope so, so do it with a calculator. Okay, so gives us 169.4 plus 154 plus 0.84 is 324.24. Okay, now we'll try to divide it. So the final answer would be 2038.08. Okay, now all you have to do is find the common unit, and the area units will have a square at the top. So centimeter with a square on the top is your final answer to the final question to the second exercise that we've done. So this is the final answer. And a note to the viewers again is that all these questions that I've done, I'll show you. Okay, so all these questions that I've done, all these questions I've done 1, 2, 3. I have done that from NCERT. I'll just show you a clear view. I've done that from NCERT, CBSE Class 9 Maths textbook. It is blue in color. So NCERT CBSE Class 9 Maths textbook, you could refer these questions from that book. And I have referred from these questions from that book. And if you could solve more problems related to these questions, that would be lovely. So today's lecture comes to an end, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Bye.